Everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. This is Joey and we're gonna play Jurassic World Evolution 2. The last video we did was a walk-in Brachiosaurus slash Apatosaurus exhibit. Today we're gonna build a river ride using the Dreadnoughtus. So let's start by picking our enclosure. So the first thing I'm gonna do, actually what I want to do right now is I'm going to lower the terrain just a little bit. Just cause I like to make my parks have so many elevations, and lowering and raising terrain is something that I do a lot, you know. So I do suggest, if you're new playing this game, play around with the terrain. Okay, I don't know if that's big enough. We'll find out. Let me just raise up a little bit here. So yeah, I feel like that's good enough, right? Well, we'll see. And we're gonna flatten this area. Yeah, just raise up your terrain. In my opinion, the best part playing this game, because your park will be so much unique and different. So now we're gonna use the gyrosphere. Now I know there is a glitch, a monorail glitch, and I did have that in a couple of my videos, so you guys want to check that out. But I feel like that's way too much work. It's not as simple as the aviary glitch. So I don't know. I do. It's really cool because you could build like river rides and submarine ride, not submarine rides, but like underwater rides, like in the lagoon, which is really helpful. Like all of that stuff. But it's again too much work. There's so many steps, and I feel like it's just gonna overwhelm you with all of that stuff going on. So I do prefer Frontier to, actually make a legit submarine ride in the third installment. So yeah, there's that. I'm not gonna use it. We're gonna use the gyrosphere for this one. I get it. Yeah, sure. It's not an actual river ride. The gyrosphere itself, it doesn't go into the water, which doesn't make any sense if you think about it. Like, it seems like something like that type of vehicle, it can withstand going into water. Plus, it's secure. You're in the sphere. It's not like a Jurassic Tour ride where it's exposed. But I don't know. That's not nothing here nor there. Right now, I'm just highlighting the layout of the habitat. But yeah, if you want to use a monorail glitch, I do suggest like searching up on YouTube. It's not that hard to find monorail glitch on Jurassic World Evolution 2. You'll find a lot of videos of it, how to do it. So yeah, there's that. But we're not gonna do it for this video. We're just gonna make an old-fashioned gyrosphere ride, just implementing it with water. So technically, it's not a river ride, but I want to call it as a river ride. Okay, now we're going to use the radius of the water. We're going to go all the way on the top. And we're just going to go all through the exhibit. See, yeah, see, as you can see, right in the center. Yeah, not really much we could do about it. um, Oops, no, we're going to decrease a little bit since this is a river. We're going to decrease the water just a little bit. See, I feel like this right here is so boring. Just going around. Oh, I don't like it no more. Let's increase the exhibit just a little bit. Let's make it a little bit. Let's go. Let's edit. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go. We're just playing around with like I only have like 5 dreadnoughtuses. So I don't want to make it too big, but I also don't want it to make it a little bit boring either, right? How's that? I really do like this hill. I think I'm gonna keep the hill. So it looks like we're going up on top of the hill and then go back down. Hmm. Now I want to increase this a little bit more. I think we're gonna add more than just dreadnoughtuses. Maybe we're gonna add some hadrosaurus in this ride as well because now it's getting way too big. Because I really do like that hill, and you go down like somewhat of a waterfall in a way, even though we don't have waterfalls in this game, but I like to imagine we do. So maybe we could just increase this just a bit. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Oh my goodness. Okay, I have another idea. Okay, you guys been to Universal, right? Everybody has been to Universal in their life. I want to add a carnivore up here. Okay, now we're cooking. So this part will be like the herbivore area, and this could be like for the carnivore. What carnivore should I be use? What carnivore should I use? I used the Spinosaurus already. Look at me just rearranging my tracks. This is legit how I play the game. A lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error. Okay, so what type of dinosaur I want to use up here? I don't know. I should have done like a poll on my on the community notes, but I didn't realize that I wanted a carnivore till now, so yeah. Okay, now for the water. We're gonna start with the bottom first. I'm gonna try not to ruin my terrain, so we're just gonna... Okay, right here, the tracks. Cool. Now this is a river, so we're gonna decrease the water just a little bit. We want our river to be narrow. So we're just gonna... Also, if you guys have any more tips and tricks for me, please do comment down below because, you know, I also want to learn some shortcuts, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shortcuts in here. So if you guys know how to build, please do let me know down in the comments. Yeah, there you go. That's our river. That's our river. Now we're going to go back up here, and we're going to continue. I'm thinking about Suchomimus or Baryonyx. Both? Suchomimus and Baryonyx? Because we already have Spinosaurus. We already have a Spinoraptor in my park. I think, yeah, I think a Suchomimus and Baryonyx would be just as fine. Also, if you don't know already, you could raise up the terrain. You see me raising up the terrain. And I learned this as well. You can use water to flatten it, and it's much faster that way. I didn't knew that until somebody pointed out to me on TikTok. Then you could delete it. It's much faster than just flattening it. And then you go back to raising terrain and you could have like mountains. Hey, I like how it start to form up a bit. And we're going to go all the way here. It's like a little crater. Okay, now we gotta enclose it so that way our dinosaurs would not escape. I'm gonna use, yeah, this fence makes a lot of sense. Um, yeah, I guess we could just go around this area. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about this. Oh, I guess we gotta do a lot of rearranging, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Ah, why is it like that? I don't like how this not like perfectly straight. Okay, we're gonna go down. Okay, we connected that. Now we gotta finish connecting the carnivore. There you go. I'm really hoping this huge habitat is not too big. But again, we'll bring in, you know, other dinosaurs, herbivores maybe. I want to see what it looks like if you surrounded it by trees. So I have 5 dreadnoughtuses. It's a shame that we have to like send them one by one. But I'm thinking, yeah, maybe dreadnoughtuses. What else are we gonna add here? Corythosaurus. I gotta check their needs if they have the same amount of needs, but yeah, we need more than just 5 dreadnoughtuses in this. It says while we're waiting, let's go ahead and decorate the environment. I'm gonna raise up the terrain here. Should I raise up the terrain? I feel like I should raise up the terrain. Maybe not that high, because then again, no, yeah, I feel like you could see the dinosaurs even better here in this view. Or should we just raise it up a little bit? We're gonna flatten it and just, yeah, this is a good. So I'm assuming, since every sauropod loves ginkgo trees, so I'm assuming this is going to be, I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be ginkgo. So we're gonna add some ginkgo right in the center. Boom. Did you hear that? Some, I don't know what dinosaur is that, but it made a weird trumpety noise. Okay, we got the ginkgo. And let me check. Okay, put them there further down. So it's tall. Oh yeah, it is ginkgo. We're probably gonna use the ginkgo. I like that. I'm gonna buff up my hadrosaur. Everybody gets 100%. Yeah, strength, defense. Yeah, they're gonna be perfectly fit. Um, for the skin pattern, I'm just gonna randomize it. Random and random. Okay, how many do we get in total? 6? I feel like that's enough, right? Should I add one more? I don't know. I feel like 6 is a good number. So we have ground fiber, and obviously I'm just gonna add their fiber plants right at the edge of the river. So that way it's again a better view to see them coming in because they're obviously gonna have a drink. So we want our guests to see our dinosaurs as much as possible. So we're gonna place some fibers at the edge. All right, cool. Now we're gonna decorate with some foliage. Go to the decoration here. Now I know the older consoles don't have access to all of this. So if you want to use some of I mean, obviously the only way you could use is the paint. But still, it's not as bad, you know what I mean? But again, my recommendation is just avoid the paint and just use the decoration. So yeah, we have some tropical foliage here and just place them each one by one. In my opinion, that's much better because you have more control than using the paint for it. But if you have if you're playing in the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, Then you have variety of this. You have Mediterranean, you have taiga, which I'm gonna use some taiga. Why not? These are big, tall dinosaurs. I feel like they like these tall trees to eat. So we're gonna place some of them here and there. Place some here. Boom. And this is my favorite foliage. So we're gonna add some little of the what's it called? Medium tree number 3. Yeah, these are trees. I thought they were bushes. But no, they're actually legit trees. So we're gonna add some right here. Hi, Christmas trees right over here. A little bit of bush. This is very addicting. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know. I guess it's the sound effects that when you're placing the trees, but geez, I cannot get enough. Like, whenever I add them and hearing these sound effects, it's relaxing to me. This is my ASMR. And again, I've said this in a couple of my videos. If you delete one of these trees, you could hear a chainsaw effect, which is like those little attention to detail. Like, it's not really needed, but they added in. That's tall, big, mighty. I don't even know if these are redwood trees. I feel like these are way too thin to be redwood trees. Redwood trees are ginormous. They're huge. These kind of like so small, but then again, comparing to the humans in this game, yeah, I feel like they're really big for it. Yeah. And also what I do is to use a little bit of highlight. So I'll use some of these shrubs right here, and I'll just highlight it right where I place my trees. Like so. Add some there. Okay, now we're gonna bring in our Corythosaurus. Oh, before we're gonna bring in, let's go ahead and bring in our pescivores. All right, so the carnivores or the pescivores, I mean they're carnivores. We're gonna use the baryonyx, so we're gonna have 5 of them, and Suchomimus, 4 of them. All right, so those are the carnivores we're gonna use on the top level. Then we're gonna send in our Corythosaurus. Boom, boom, boom. Place, 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 place. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue decorating their exhibit. For the bottom level, I'm gonna use the Alpine. My recommendation for habitat build, again, this is just for me. I'm not saying that you should be doing this. I love switching up the foliage. So, for example, if I'm playing in let's say a tropical biome, I don't use the tropical foliage. I'll use like Alpine or Mediterranean, whatever fits. You know, for example, if I'm playing in a desert biome, I'm not gonna use the desert foliage unless it's a theme, right? But I'll switch it up a bit and try to play with, some of Mediterranean or the taiga or even the Alpine, even though it's not, you know, suitable in that environment. But it just makes a lot of variety into your enclosure. So I'm not going to use any tropical for my enclosure. I use the tropical foliage for my backdrop instead. Okay, we need one more. Let me see their skin patterns. This is very bland. Oh no, you're way too bland. No, no, not you. You're alright. Okay, who else? Okay, this is by far the best one so far. Very colorful. You know what they need to add in this game? Like, they really need to add in this game? Lambiosaurus. They need to add Lambiosaurus in this game. Okay, so we have Cretasaurus, one more is coming in, but yeah, so this is the our little attempt of a river ride. Again, there's a monorail glitch if you want to use that, but here's this Jurassic World version of it, um of a river ride. So yeah, now we're gonna continue in building here for the Suchomimus and the Baryonyx. The carnivores, I believe they need sand, so we're gonna place some sand right here at the edge. I think that's all they need. We're gonna play around with the rocks, obviously, but I don't know if they need anything else. Here's what I'm gonna do. I've been doing this all the time, so why am I gonna stop right now? I'm gonna take away the fence and just add rocks. Because in my opinion, the rocks are like the best type of barricade. There's also planters, also other stuff, but if you want to make a natural, like just a natural exhibit with no type of interference, like man-made interference, like fences and all that stuff, the rocks is just perfect for that. This game desperately needs a duplication button. All you have to do is just duplicate the rocks. You can duplicate 5 of them and it'll go a lot faster. And then we're just gonna bring in our baryonyx and Suchomimus. And there you have it. Here is the river ride. Now, before I end the video, let's go ahead and see our baryonyx. I don't really like the skin pattern, I'll be really honest. But if you guys do, here's skin pattern. And then we also have Suchomimus. This skin pattern is okay. But there's another skin pattern has like this bright green, really mashed up with the red. I don't know what skin pattern is that, but I built a Suchomimus habitat with that type of color. This one's okay. I really like this one as well. And this is the Suchomimus exhibit. You go down here, which we do have waterfalls. Go down to the herbivores with the Corythosaurus and Dreadnoughtuses. And yeah, this is the final build of the exhibit. Again, terrain. I do recommend making terrains, building terrains, and all of that stuff. But other than that, I think that is it for me. What do you guys think of the river ride? Drop it down in the comments. What do you guys think about it? Any tips and tricks if you guys want me to implement in my gameplay or any recommendations. But other than that, let me just capture mode. I hope you do enjoy this video. Give it a like if you do inspired building a river ride on your own. And I'll see you guys in the next Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. Thank you guys for watching.